Assalamualaikum and good morning to our panel. My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Mislan and this my fellow presenter.
My name is Muhammad Aika bin Jamaluddin.
My name is Muhammad Arif Fikri bin Ibrahim.
My name is Muhammad Zikri bin Abdul Malik.
Today my fellow presenter and I would like to present about our project 1 code DJJ5141. Our project are called lower window motorized cleaner. Before I start this presentation, my fellow friend and I would like to give appreciation and thank you to our supervisor Sir Prasad anak lelaki Kesavan Prabagaran because he give the advice and guide to this team to complete this project one perfectly. Okay, firstly I want to present about the background of this project. Windows are opening in the wall that give ventilation for interior of some building. There are many types of windows. Some of it is plain window, roof window and lower window. Basically the function of the window are to enable the inclusion of light, ventilation and heat insulation. Usually the mirror of the window will have dust on it that come from atmospheric and also will harmful to people. This product is lower window motorized cleaner that basically powered by electricity. Our product are aims to easy the consumer for doing their work of cleaning which concentrate on safety and save time. Besides that, by using our project creation, the window will have a much better cleaning. This is because our project design has a multi-function that makes it easy to clean windows. Okay, for the next slide is about the problem statement. First point is choosing the right metal for the design selection. As you can see, various metals are used in the industry today. Incorrect selection of metal will result in a product that is designed to cause a problem. This project have a problem of choosing the right metal for the frame and connecting root. There are several material options including brass, aluminium and steel. This selection is very important to ensure that the material have a good characteristic.
For my part, the problem statement is looking for the best selection of microcontroller for control the motor. Basically, microcontroller is small computer on a single integrated circuit chip and used to automatically control device or product. There are many types of microcontrollers such as Arduino, Intel, Atman, Maxim and a few more. Our group faced with microcontroller selection which is need to suitable with our product. In response to this problem, our study purpose to investigate the suitable microcontroller for control our motor that move the window wiper.
My problem statement is motor selection. I had trouble choosing the motor that suitable the project material body structure in need to light and powerful. I did some research on internet. First, I looking for information on internet. Second, I asked the lecturer. Finally, I select mode 1 type motor because it fit in the size and power. Choose
The problem statement for my part that is sprayer was the type of water sprayer required for this project need a higher pressure. Exciting sprayer require high pressure to ensure that the water which to use for cleaning can be flow in each water tube. It's also to ensure that the water used for cleaning the mirror has the proper velocity. Sprayer with sufficient pressure have not been identified for cleaning each mirror. To solve this problem, the selection and uses of sprayer that can produce the high pressure need to be incorporated into this cleaning process.
Okay, for the next slide is scope and limitation. Scope for this design selection is material of metal. This material selection is aluminium. This aluminium material is used at part at the body. And after that, for limitation, they have a two part. First part is the framework and the second part is the connecting root.
The scope for my part is Arduino focus on controlling the rotation of the motor. The command from Arduino must only to control the movement of the motor which is cannot more than that. The motor must be controlled to make sure the cleaner move along the windows.
in the scope and limitation section. Stepper motor is my choice because it's suitable with the scope. After that, stepper motor is light and powerful to move the load. Limitation. The limitation on stepper motor at step 1 is big noise when operating.
The scope for this study is focused on the sufficient water supply for each mirror to be cleaned. The sprayer is used on both sides of the project, which is on the right for water spraying while on the left for soap solution spraying. For the limitation is this project can only clean 4 mirror of lower window because the both of spray tank just contain 150 ml. Next, only 4 tube for each mirror, that is 2 for ordinary water and 2 for soap solution.
For literature review, we see the objective first. The objective is to analyze the light metal, stainless and resistant to corrosion of metal selection for design selection. For this objective, I do a literature review about that. we choose the metal is aluminium. Aluminium is a silver white metal with many valuable properties. It is light, density 2.7 grams over centimeter, non-retoxic and can be easily machined or cast. Pure aluminium is soft and brittle but can be strengthened and also light by alloying with small amount of copper, magnesium and silicon. After that is stainless and resistant to corrosion. Aluminium had a good resistance to atmospheric corrosion. Aluminium and the alloy of the 1000, 3000, 5000, 6000 and 8000 series have excellent resistance to atmospheric corrosion in the marine, urban and industrial environment. This very good resistance to corrosion as much a lightness explain the development of numerous aluminium applications.
For this literature review are based on the objective way to apply the Arduino microcontroller to the system for control the movement of motor. The first one is Arduino is microcontroller that can be programmed where it introduced in 2005 and have many functions. Arduino have been famous in the beginning of the sale, which recorded for 500,000 board have been sold. Arduino also have been cloned and it sold more than original board because of the price. Example of Arduino function is it can controlling the light to turn on or off for required time, and it can detect movement by passive infrared sensor. After that, the Arduino is consist of two types of part, which is hardware and software. The hardware is component that combine together to complete the board. The software is internal programming that used to give command to Arduino board. The hardware is consist of microcontroller, external power supply, USB plug, internal programmer, reset button, analog pin, digital I/O pin, power and GND pins. The software of Arduino for developing sketch is known as Arduino IDE, which has text editor, message area, text and console toolbar. The text editor is where the simplified code can be written using a simplified version of C++ programming language.
Objective to classify the dimension of the stepper motor type mode 1. Literature review. Now I will explain the introduction of stepper motor. First, stepper motor is a brushless DC motor when rotor rotation is described angular increments when the starter windings are energized in the program manner. Rotation occurs because of the magnetic interaction between rotor pull and pull of the sequentially energized starter winding. The rotor has no electric windings but is the linear or magnetic pole. Secondly, stepper motor is the digital equalizer whose input in the from programs energization of the starter windings and whose output in the from described angular rotation. After that, adjustment switch for use equalizer in the computer control system, digital control system, and other control system employing stepper motor actuator are non-intermittent motion control system. History of stepper motor can be traced back to the 19th century. They refer as electromagnetic engine to important investment patterns to very reluctant VR stepper motor, which took place in the 20th century were worth mentioning. The first one was the invention of silent structure on both the starter and rotor of the VR stepper motor, which were Edward Britton patent in 1990 in Japan. Kanyo Denkin was the first manufacturer stepper motor in Japan. Early 70s, the witness Japan stepper motor were from Fujitsu Fana, from application in the world famous Fana series of the CNC test motor capable of running to panther speed of more than 90 steps second from static torque to up 100 kg. They were, however, discontinued in 19 when Fana replaced them by performance DC servo in the Fana CNC system. Disadvantage: stepper motor is a low efficiency. Some of the top stepper motor disadvantages are in that the motor provides the low efficiency. The stepper motor draws substantial power reminders or the top regardless of loads.
The following information are provided in this literature review for explaining more about the features of sprayer. The significant spray nozzle characteristics include the flow rate, spray angle, spray impact, and droplet size. The behavior of these droplets in their surrounding is then directly dependent upon the environmental parameter for that location. While temperature and humidity can be influencing factor, especially when climate conditions are evaluated at the same time. Besides, this sprayer also having a quick disconnect assembly for reasonably securing a spray body having a valve mechanism there into a water line. An elongate opening transversely aligned with the seat is provided in the spray body for the passage of the nozzle assembly. Furthermore, the sprayer was designed to be controlled by way of a manual pressing force. It can be explained that the user needs to keep pressing a handle to keep the water flowing, although it becomes difficult to maintain the same pressing strength. This will cause the pressure generated was not uniformly.
Okay. For the methodology, table below show the comparison three types of metal, namely aluminium, steel, and brass. That have four properties metal. First is corrosion, lightweight, stainless, and cost. First we go through to the corrosion. Corrosion, aluminium have a good, steel low, brass as good. Lightweight, aluminium have a light, steel have a heavy, brass has a heavy. Stainless, aluminium good, steel low, brass good. For the cost, aluminium a bit expensive, steel cheap, and brass expensive. Lastly, as you can see, even aluminium is a bit expensive, but aluminium have a good properties about their corrosion, lightweight, stainless, and their properties metal.
For this methodology, I will explain based on this table. The first row of the table shows the estimated cost for all 4 Arduino, which is the Arduino Mega seem expensive than other Arduino for RM100 over the budget and may affect the price of the product. The Arduino Nano stayed only for 80 ringgit, the cheapest among 4 Arduino. After that, the row of physical dimensions shows that all Arduino are actually small, but with different sizes. The Arduino recorded with 43.80 mm length and 18.54 mm wide, that's smaller than other Arduino such as Arduino Mega with 101.6 mm length and 53.3 mm wide. Finally, the row of weight, the most important of our project that need to be light as possible, recorded the Arduino Uno with weight for 25 gram, Arduino Nano for 7 gram, Arduino Leonardo for 20 gram, and Arduino Mega for 37 gram. It seems that Arduino Nano are the lightest among 4 Arduino. It can be concluded that Arduino Nano are most suitable for our project because it's the cheapest, smallest, and lightest.
Methodology based on the compulsory table of stepper motor and servo motor, we can see the stepper motor and servo motor of different size, specification, weight. Physical dimension of stepper motor is 99 mm over 42.3 mm and servo motor 40 mm over 100.6 mm. Second, composition of the motor is light stepper motor and the servo motor heavy. So I decide to take stepper motor as the motor in project.
For the methodology, I will explain about the properties of three types of sprayer, that is head sprayer, handheld sprayer, and water spray gun. The main properties of sprayer selection is the pressure generated by the sprayer. Among it is head sprayer, which have the low pressure. Secondly is handheld sprayer, which have medium pressure, and lastly is water spray gun that have the higher pressure than the other. The additional factor in this sprayer selection is about its structure. For the head sprayer, we found that the structure was simple, while the structure of handheld sprayer and water spray gun was complicated if compared to the head sprayer. From the structure of the sprayer study, we know that when the structure of sprayer is more complicated, then the performance of it will become more better. In addition, velocity is a side factor that is closely related to pressure. It can be concluded that when the higher pressure is generated, then the velocity of water that can be flow will become higher too. Firstly is hair sprayer that have low velocity. Secondly is handheld sprayer that have medium velocity, and thirdly is water spray gun that have the higher velocity of water. In conclusion, we choose water spray gun as a tool for supplying water to every surface of mirror. This is because it has enough pressure to drain the water. Besides, because of its complicated structure which can have the excellent performance. Moreover, the resulting velocity is high due to its high pressure. From this Gantt chart, we explain the process for preparing a proposal for the creation of our project. To succeed, it will take 15 weeks until the presentation of the proposal is complete. For the first week, we did research subject for the project to be created and find a supervisor to guide our team in preparing the project proposal. For the second week, discussion between team members were conducted on problem statement of issue encountered, the determination of project objective and scope, as well as work limitation in the project. Next, in the third week, we do research study with reference to books, journal, and more. For the next process of the fourth to fifth week, a literature review was conducted for each of the important part of the project. In addition, the methodology for development continued in the 6th and 7th weeks. After that, we meet with the supervisor and analyze the article used in the project proposal for reference in the 8th to 10th week. For the 11th week, the proposal report draft submission to the project lecturer for initial review. In the 12th week, the final proposal report submission is submitted for thoroughly review. For last process, which are the 13th to 15th week, the proposal presentation is made to determine whether can or not the project to be continued.
Based on the cost estimate show, the material used is 10 items. The total of the material is Rm 673.80 cents only.
Next, we go to infographic. In this infographic, we show about how the lower window motorized cleaner will operating. Firstly, turn on the switch and the battery supply the power after switch is turned on. Secondly, after receiving the power, Arduino will give command using coding to stepper motor controller. And then the stepper motor controller will control the movement of stepper motor. After receive the command and power from stepper motor controller, the stepper motor will move the root of lower window motorized cleaner. For the sprayer, it will be operating in manually.
This is our isometric view of drawing for the lower window motorized cleaner. As you can see, the board at the bottom of the product are contained of motor, spraying system, Arduino, shaft, and battery. For the top of the product is the wiper itself, the span, and also the hose for water to clean the windows. Then, this is orthographic view for our project, which is in third angle projection. The top left is the plan view, the left bottom is front view, the right bottom is side view, and the right top is the full view of the project.
The conclusion of the project is this project contains a fuel system and material which is Arduino, stepper motor, water sprayer, and aluminium. Furthermore, the product is very suitable and relevant to use because of its function and the concept of the design. It can be concluded that the lower window motorized cleaner will give convenience to consumer to clean the window without the risk of getting injured.